What's going on, YouTube? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated and get the notifications out. Get me in that algorithm, you heard? So, today's video is going to be about Malik Sanchez, aka Mr. Smooth Sanchez now. So, pretty much the way I met Malik was through a youth program, Youth Represent, and we were both speakers of that program, right? At the time, I was probably like, I'm 30 now, so at the time, I was probably like around 24, 25, and he was only about 18. So he was, still very young, still maturing, but, you know, I didn't never see this side of him until, on YouTube a few years back. I noticed, everything that was going on, and he ended up getting locked up for bomb threats. He was on Daily News, Tucker Carlson, and all this crap. So, dude, pretty much a celebrity at this point. He got his whole life ahead of him. I wish the best for him, but it's like I feel like he shouldn't be demonized for the way he was acting. I don't agree with everything he did. Some people say he was racist towards black people. He might have said the N-word. He came at Jews. I don't agree with that, but I'm just saying, like, he was a kid, man, and we shouldn't be judged for the rest of our lives for things we did in our past. But how the story goes, when you a minority and you in poverty, certain things is gonna follow you forever, right? So I say that to say this, man. And Malik, man, he was a good kid, man. And I even thought dude might have been a little fruity, you know what I'm saying, just from the encounters in person. But now that I see online, he was a self identified INCEL, and I don't think he was gay now. But at the time, I was like, me and him kind of meshed. We was cool. We was going through certain things, but it was just I was a little older to where I was just working and I was focused on trying to, get my income together, in which I still am, still, going through horrible things. You could see that on my page, but I don't think he's getting a fair shot. And it's like, if he was a virgin, then I could totally understand where all of this built up anger is coming from, because, it's like, dude, I'm not getting laid. I got all this testosterone in me. I feel like if he would have just got some weights in his life and worked out and, maybe got in the ring, he probably wouldn't have exalted and let everything come out in that way. But he was misled. It's with this internet and this Gen Z, it's easy to get caught up in trying to, get some type of clout. And, he did just that. I mean, he got millions of views. He been in the news for things that he probably ain't proud of now. But, he could clean up his act, man. He still got a long way to go, man. He still got a long life ahead of him, To the victims out there, I don't condone that. I don't condone bullying or harassing, but I do understand where it's coming from, because I might have done things as a kid, not to that extreme, but to where I was just trying to get out my passion. And everybody got love and everybody got hate inside of them. I don't care what nobody say. We all humans, man. There's certain people out there that try to make it seem like it's all one way. Nah, everybody got a little bit of God and everybody got a little bit of the devil in them, man. So it's like that good angel, that good cop, bad cop type of thing. But I really do hope dude find his way. This is just a little bit of what I'm gonna talk about and how I was introduced to a dude. But he followed me on Instagram, and he didn't reach out the way that I felt like he should have, and should have used the resources that he could have. But it's like, when you coming out of the poverty, man, when you coming from the bottom, you gonna do anything to make it out, man. So I'm not trying to make excuses for it, but I see where it's coming from and why he praised Elliot and certain people as heroes, because it's like, that's who dudes is identifying with these days. When, you mean to tell me not one girl, not one, individual, wanted to be in a relationship with this dude? I mean, it's yeah, man, it's sad the way that society is going, man. And I hope everybody could find their way and find their lane and they not. Like, see, me working out, If I didn't have working out, I don't know where I would be or what I would do. That's something that I learned in Rikers and something I've been doing my whole life. But, we got to keep pushing. We got to remember that we all human out here and we all trying to achieve a goal to, get along, man.